Hello everyone, it's your coach Oniris, and I wanted to share with you today while I'm in the kitchen one of my veggie recipes, because I know I hear a lot of people say, Oniris, you know what, I don't have a problem working out. My situation is I get bored easily with my food, and variety is the spice of life, right? So what I am doing is I get tired too of having the same vegetables steamed, of having the same salad. Hi Chris, of having the same salad with the same dressing. So I like to change things up, and yo invento mucho. Like I'm like, okay, so si sabe bueno de una forma, let's try it to see if it tastes the same the other way, right? So what I'm doing today, it's like a mixture, like a vegetable medley. I don't know how you call it. It's my own way. While I have some chicken, I boiled some chicken. I'm gonna put it in the broiler, and I'm gonna use the oven for two things. So I'm gonna share with you what I have so far. I've been cutting it up and just preparing to share with you. So you know we eat auyama in Santo Domingo. I put auyama in my beans, but I'm not putting this in my beans. So what I did is I sliced them very thin in, little slices, and I took about this amount. And then I took red peppers and I also sliced them very thin. And I'm going to do the same with some onions. I have some mushrooms, and they're all about the same slice, like the same thickness in slice. And then what I like to do is I'm going to do Brussels sprouts today. And I've never done this before, but como le digo, I like to inventar. Me gusta inventar. So voy a poner los Brussels sprouts. I soak them a little bit in water, and I'm going to put them in the oven as well to roast with the veggies. So what I did was I had them in water, and now I drained the water. I'm going to put the mushrooms in here. So let me show you like this. I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna put all the dressing together so that everything blends together. So you see more or less the size, because I am really eyeballing it. So there's the mushrooms and the Brussels sprouts. I'm also putting in the auyama, calabaza, there's a familia del pumpkin, and I'm just putting it all in there as well. And then I'm going to put the red peppers like this. And the reason I'm putting them all together is because I'm gonna put the dressing in before I put it in the oven, so that it kind of takes the sweetness from it. I like to use two types of onions. I use the red onions for like beans, for steak, to season meats. But for vegetables, I love, oh, and you guys are still facing my chicken. So that you know, the dressing that I'm going to use is balsamic vinegar with apple cider vinegar, and the oil will be avocado oil for this one. Alright, so the reason I like to put some white onions is because when you broil the white onions, it just tastes like sweet, and it gives the mushrooms and the veggies a different taste. So guys, it's important to set yourself up for success. And here's the thing. I know that when we start a journey, we're like, ay Dios mío, esto es demasiado preparación, esto es demasiado cocinar. But you have to think about what is the results you want, right? So I know that it takes fresh fruits and vegetables to prepare for. So I'm cutting them up in slices. And you have to think, well, si los vegetales, la ensalada, la fruta, eso me va a dar más fibra a mi cuerpo. So that's going to help me go to the bathroom more easily, which in turn is going to help me lose weight. So fruits and vegetables have fiber, and that's what helps us go to the bathroom. So we have to make sure that we add that. We know that foods that are high in carbs, they taste good, like arroz, rice, and beans. They taste good in the moment. But if you have multiple servings of that, you know it's going to reflect on your abs. So we want to add the food that is going to give us the best results. So I chopped up some white onions, and I added that to my sliced up veggies. So here's everything. And for now, I'm going to have you I think I'm gonna have to move over here so that I can show you basically what I do. So as you know, I love garlic. You know I love garlic. So I'm gonna put everything in here. If you weren't watching me, I would be probably just putting it in the bowl, but I'm gonna share with you what I do. So I take some mashed up garlic at about that much. I'm gonna put it in there. And for purposes of a salad dressing recipe, I'm gonna share with you this. So I'm gonna take, vamos a ver como cuántas aceite. So this is my oil, avocado oil. And this is 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna do, I would say about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And I'm going to do equal parts. This is the balsamic vinegar I buy from Belino. I don't really use a lot of balsamic vinegar because, as you know, it's high in sugar. But sometimes it requires for us to use. So that's 2, and that'll be 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to add, this is the apple cider vinegar I buy. It's from the Bragg's company. And it is raw and it's unfiltered, so I like to use things as close to nature as possible. I'm gonna add the 1 1/2 of the vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Why do I put apple cider vinegar and balsamic vinegar? I like the citrusy, the taste that it gives the vegetable, and the auyama and the Brussels sprouts will appreciate that. I'm gonna sprinkle some of this on the vegetables. This is again from the Bragg company, and it's literally salt free. So you're not putting any salt in your vegetables because the seasoning, the herbs are gonna do the work for you. So I'm gonna just sprinkle the veggies, and I'm sprinkling about enough. Now I'm gonna mix this, the dressing I made. You can comment below or tell me if you've ever tried mushrooms, auyama with pepper and onions. And I'm gonna put this in the broiler, and it's going to make it really nice. Because I know that I don't like, and I'm gonna put it in here, because now I'm gonna have to get my hands a little bit on them. So I'm gonna put the dressing in there como para que se bañen bien in the whole dressing itself. It's gonna go all the way to the bottom. It already smells really, really good. And now, and I do that because yo lo pudiera poner en el paire, pero se me va a quedar en un solo lado. So that's not fun. So now that it's all separated and good, now I can put it in here. And it looks already pretty because it has all the colors, the brown, the yellow, the green. And for those of us who eat with our eyes, there you have it. I'm putting it on a cookie sheet. I used to use this to bake cookies, and when I made a change in my lifestyle, now I use it for my and see, it's perfect. No necesita ni sal. No está agrio, it's not really sour, but it gives it like a sweet kick to it. Sí, mis hijos se lo comen. Mi hija se come los Brussels sprouts, and they pick and choose what they like. My son likes the mushrooms, and what I do is I make the platter and I put it out there. So my children eat salad, they try different recipes because they see it often. It's not something that it's rare for them. And when I'm eating it, they see how I savor it and how my plate is full of vegetables. So they see, wow, my mom is eating something healthy, so I'm setting the right example. If you're starting new, like on this journey, and your kids are not used to seeing you eat healthy like that, give them time, and then also try it out. So for example, like today I'm doing the balsamic vinegar. Another time I may do, look how cute this looks. Another time I may do the ranch dressing for them, or I may do like the yogurt dip so that they can also try it, you know. So now I'm gonna put it in the broiler and I will show you the finished product. So, by the way, I buy this bag which could easily be tossed inside of the microwave, and you don't even like, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it gives you the suggested recipe to use. But I'm not using the whole thing because it's a lot of vegetables, you saw. I may use this later on and use it with some scrambled eggs or some chopped up meat, anything like that. So, but if you want to just buy the microwavable bags and save time, this would also be a good option. So I will take a picture of the seasonings I used and the dressing because I like to share. And if you find that this was helpful to you, you know somebody who would love to include vegetables as part of their daily routine, then go ahead and share the video or tag them below if you know they already follow this page. I'm a mom just like you, just implementing healthy tips because I want to live long for my family and to serve my Lord. All right, guys, so I will share with you the picture once it is finished. It is in the broiler together with the chicken, and we should be eating in no time. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes in the broiler, and then I'll switch it around because then it'll start to caramelize. Have a fun and fabulous night, guys.